I decided to set up Infracorr in 2004 as a specialist consulting engineering organisation in that rehabilitation space. The corrosion of infrastructure is such a major issue and growing. What you see is not what you get. So in other words, we know we have concrete spalling or concrete cracking, but usually that is 5%, 10% of the actual extent of corrosion. And I think that's why concrete deterioration often is called concrete cancer, because there is more hidden problems than there is of what you can see. So effectively we formed what I believe is one of the very few specialist consultants in the deterioration of structures and repair of structures area. I started the company as a one-man band, but because I was fairly well known, having done projects such as Sydney Opera House and other large-scale bridges and wharves and other large-scale projects around the country, I quickly then started to grow by taking on other specialist engineers and slowly over the years grew the company in this specialist field of rehabilitation of structures. Probably within 4 or 5 years there was 6 or 7 of us all using a very small office in Hawthorn. But even from that stage, working around the country, up the east coast on projects in mining, the civil engineering structures, marine structures, etc. We were already working pretty much all the way up the east coast and occasionally elsewhere as well. Going to the current situation for Infracorr, the team is already grown to over 20 specialist engineers and scientists operating out of Melbourne and Sydney offices, but also working pretty much anywhere in Australia, New Guinea, Southeast Asia and New Zealand. The team is mainly consists of material engineers, civil engineers like myself, electrical and mechanical engineers, and some specialist scientists and specialist technicians in certain other areas to cover the types of problems that we come across and to have a vast variety of techniques and technologies to be able to combat the problems. As the company develops, I become more of the mentor of the organisation in terms of certainly some areas of specialist knowledge to pass on to the next generation. But the growth of those individuals in terms of their skills and ability to solve problems is really the most pleasing aspect of the development of the company.